What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. All right, I have a fragrance review from the house of Issey Miyake. I've been testing this fragrance out for the past week. I do not own this bottle, but my friend let me borrow it, and this one is called L'O'D'isseypourhommeEDT. I probably pronounced that name wrong. If I did, please let me know down in the comments below, because you guys always do. I appreciate it. So let's take a look at the bottle, and then I'll go ahead and bust these notes down and get into the review, okay? So the bottle looks goofy to me. It just does, all right? It's big flat cap with a square body. The juice color is kind of like a, you know, you're not hydrated, so it's yellow piss, looks like to me. It's skinny up top here, and it's thick on the bottom, so I guess we can call this a slim thick, all right? Kind of looks like a door wedge if you just stick it in a door, or maybe or maybe a platypus. Here's the beak here, and you know, the face here. I don't know, guys. Looks like some kind of math equation I did in geometry. Anyway, on the bottom of the bottle, you got your you know, the size and concentration and the batch code, which I'll go ahead and put it up right here for all my batch code hunters. I salute you. This is a 125 ml or a 4.2 fluid ounces. Let me show you the spray quality. So you're going to pop off the cap, boom, like that, and the spray quality is pretty nice. All right. So this fragrance was released in 1994. It is classified as a woody aromatic for men, which I'll get to in a second because I don't really believe that. And there's a lot of notes in this fragrance. There's a lot of notes, okay? There's so many notes that I actually decided not to make slides. There's only 3 notes that I get from this fragrance, and I'll go ahead and put all the notes up here for you guys, okay? The 3 notes that I get in this fragrance is, or I think there's a little bit more than 3, maybe 5, is azuzu, lemon, lily of the valley, geranium, musk, and cedar. Okay, so that was 6. I did my math wrong. All right, that's it. Okay, this fragrance is very simple in my opinion. It is very versatile, but let's go ahead and spray this on my hand. And I actually already have the dry down on my arm, but I don't really need to smell it because I already know what it's going to smell like, guys. So what you're going to get right up top, guys, is you're going to get a little alcohol blast. You got to let it dry down, okay? But after you let it dry down just a little bit, you're going to get this almost fresh, kind of bright citrus, a little tart, a little sour, all right? It's lemon and azuzu together, combined, okay? And it's backed with this almost feminine floral lily of the valley and geranium, okay? I know what they'll smell like because, to be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan of florals, okay? I know it when I smell it, okay? And then as it dries down after about an hour, because you're gonna have this lemon and the floral notes for about the first hour and a half, and then as it dries down, you're going to get into that musk note with just a tad bit of cedar, okay? Just a tad bit. And that's where I have my issue, is because they classify this as a woody aquatic for men. And I actually think that this leans more feminine in the beginning. Like in the first hour and a half to even maybe 2 hours, it leans feminine because you're going to have those florals in there. So if you're a fan of florals, guys, since this is classified toward men, I'm speaking to the men real quick, you might not like this. I'm just going to be honest with you, you might not like it. It's not super feminine, but it goes there, okay? Now, if you can wait out that an hour and a half to 2 hours and wait for it to dry down a little bit, the florals will kind of move to the backdrop, okay? So the florals never really take a front and center, but they're there. You know, they're right up behind first place. They're second, okay? But the florals I find in here are very interesting because when you smell the florals in here, it's kind of like when you go to a florist or a flower shop And you know when they mist the flowers with the water, and you can smell the freshly misted rose petals or the freshly misted whatever kind of flower note or flower that you're smelling, you're gonna get that. And I guess you could say that that's aquatic, but that's the only aquaticness that I get. But that quickly fades away, okay? Like I said, that only sticks around for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then it slowly moves into like this nice musk note. Now the musk note is very fresh and clean, okay? It's not soapy, but it's very fresh and clean. It's not animalic at all. The musk, if I can compare the musk to another fragrance, I guess, it has to be maybe Alexandria Fragrance's Crazy Pineapple, okay? That one has the bergamot and the lime and the musk, okay? But the musk note, that's what I'm pulling from the Alexandria Fragrances. That's the kind of musk that you're gonna get in here, okay? And this fragrance is very linear too, okay? It doesn't change very much. From the first spray to the dry down, it maybe changes once, okay? From a citrus floral down to a musk with just a tiny bit of woods, okay? If any. All right, this fragrance is very versatile. I can see this being a signature scent. I think it works very well in the summer, which is the only time I've ever tried this fragrance, guys, in the summer. But it's very airy and aromatic to the point where I feel like in the wintertime, maybe it wouldn't push as far. So let's talk about projection, shall we? It pushes, okay? It pushes great for an EDT. For the first hour and a half to 2 hours, it pushes fairly well. Then after that, it's going to calm down a little bit. It's not going to become a skin scent, but you're probably going to have half a foot of projection after that 3 hour mark. How long does it last? 4 to 5 hours. So I've had to reapply this. I've actually taken this to work with me. So I actually had to reapply it 3 times while I'm at work. Now, I work in an environment where it's very hot, it's humid, I'm sweating a lot. And that's another issue I had with this fragrance, okay? I don't know if it's the environment that I was in, and even when I wasn't at work, when I wore this when I got home, sometimes this fragrance can be, it's like a Jekyll and Hyde relationship, okay, I have with this fragrance. Sometimes it's very nice and fresh, and the florals are working together with the fragrance, and it just smells really good. And then other times, it can turn sour. Guys, it smells almost like decaying plant material. Almost smells like when you buy flowers for your girl or whatever, and you keep them in the vase for too long and you forget to change the water. I know, I forgot to do that a whole bunch. And the water just starts to smell real bad. Like it starts to smell like a pond. It has frogs and fish and other aquatic animals in there. That's kind of what this smells like sometimes, and it throws me for a loop, I'm telling you, because it smells so good when you first spray it on, and then it just turns sour sometimes, guys. And I know it's not from improper storage. All right, my friend let me borrow this. He stores all his bottles correctly, like as anyone should, and I know it's not from spoilage. This batch it's a new batch, and I don't know, maybe it could be a new batch. And that's really the only knock, okay? There's 2 knocks, because it's a little bit too floral, it leans feminine, and then also on me, it can kind of turn sour sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. But as far as like overall, guys, you can find this fragrance for like 35 to 50 bucks for 125 ml or 4.2 fluid ounce. I think that's a fairly good deal. I think so. All right, especially for a summertime fresh citrus fragrance, guys. I think that's a pretty good deal. It does actually smell fairly good, and I do believe that it can be unisex, but I think it just leans a little feminine for me at least, and for everybody, for all my guys out there or women who don't who wear men's fragrances. If you're really not into florals like that, you probably won't like this, okay? Because the florals do stick around till the very end, till it dies off, okay, around that 4th to 5th hour mark. But that's it, guys. Very simple, very linear, fresh and clean, versatile. Every day, this could be a signature scent. All right, safe for the office, not challenging at all. Nobody's gonna turn their nose up on you. It's just one of those where you can buy it. It's a dumb reach, and I do enjoy it sometimes. But for me, I don't think I'll buy a full bottle just because I have so many more, in my opinion, better smelling, interesting fragrances that you know, I'll throw in my rotation. But yeah, guys, that is my review of Issey Miyake's eaud'isseypourhommeEDT. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see something, suggest. You know, if you want to leave me a comment, I love those. And I'll try to reply to you as fast as I can. And I hope everybody's having a safe weekend. I have more videos for you guys coming soon. Please stay safe, enjoy your life, and just try to do your best every day. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. See ya. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a fragrance review from the house. Can't think. What's up, guys?